Yesterday, the audience learned compound inequalities. Today, they will partake in an intense learning experience involving absolute value and inequalities. Can they handle it, or will the amazing co-host Crystal, have to help them out? We shall see in today's fun mathematical episode of Miss Miller's Math Show.
I tripped. My shoe is coming off. What if I just take my shoes off today? There we go. I won't cut that out. See? Super yellow. All right. How are we doing today, you guys? Let's have a round of applause. My shoe is back on after I tripped. Hey. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's adjust. We need to do some adjusting. All right. So here we are. Today we are doing absolute value inequalities and absolute value. So I'm wearing these shoes where I have to go, because now my toe feels funky. So now I have, does that ever happen to you guys where like you'll trip or something and you can't concentrate on anything except for like your foot because it hurts now? So that's where I am. But we'll get through it together as a group. Absolute value, yes! All right. So, clap if I say the term absolute value, clap if that rings any sort of a bell in your head. Okay, good. So I will say last period when we did this, it rung no bells. There were no sounds going on in the class. It was a little scary. So, can somebody tell me a description that they have for absolute value? Olivia.
It is when a number or multiple numbers are placed within parallel bars.
That's good.
And if there's a negative sign in front of any of the numbers, it doesn't really matter because the absolute value only focuses on the number itself and not the sign.
Good. Okay. Excellent. Give her a round of applause. That was a great definition. So, everybody show me on your fingers. Actually, do this. Clap 3 times. That doesn't work. You see fatigue written all over my face. For our viewers at home, I set the alarm for 4:15 this morning, and it went off at 4:15, and I hit the snooze button. But I still got up at 5 a.m. this morning. Give me a round of applause for being here and awake for that. Here we go. So, now, clap the number of times that the absolute value of -3 is equivalent to. That, I think, was 3. All right, good. That's what it should be. Okay, so Olivia gave a really good definition with the math and the symbols of the math. Does anyone have another way of describing absolute value? Lorenzo, is that a hand?
The amount of numbers it takes to reach 0.
That's good. Everybody give Lorenzo a round of applause. The distance. Okay, everybody give Lorenzo a round of applause. That's better. Okay, so that. Oh, okay. We have now Crystal over here. Crystal, come on up. Show them your lovely sign so that they know what to do when. She's holding it up. So that's.
Okay, good job.
All right, good.
Oh,
So,
what color am I? What's
You're
going
orange.
on? Okay.
all right, so distance from 0. That's why absolute value always turns everything to positive, because you cannot have a negative distance. I can walk in a distance that is in the direction of negative numbers, but still I'm walking a positive distance in a different direction. Okay, so that's what that is. So today we're just getting some practice with absolute value. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yay, solve and graph. Example time. Absolute value of x equals 7. Okay, so absolute value of x equals 7. Clap if you can put a number in for x to make this equation true. Just clap. I don't want to know what the number is yet. But. Okay, so that's most of everybody. So can somebody give me a number? Colt. 7. Perfect. Clap if you agree with Colt. agree with Zach? Yes. Very nicely done. 2, 3. Okay, everybody draw a number line. Okay? Now, it says solve and graph. We don't typically want, okay, we're not going to be graphing absolute value equalities all that often, but we will be graphing inequalities, so we're getting in the habit of putting these on number lines. Who can tell me how to graph, if I start at 0, how do I get to x equals 7? Can someone tell me how I would do that? Shuggy? That's good for negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a dot there. Sorry, that kind of meshes together with the arrow. That's negative 7. How about x equals positive 7? How do I get to positive 7 from 0? Aiden?
Right.
That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap if you agree with both Shuggy and Aiden. Yay! There's the graph. That's good. Good. That's good. All right. Here we go. Are there questions? See how easy that was? So easy. All right, here we go. Now, what if we have something like the absolute value of x plus 2 equals 7? Now it's the absolute value of x plus 2 equals 7. Okay, let me move up a little bit so you all can see. Here's the trick for these. There's actually a way to do these so that it works every time and you get the right answer every time, and here is that way. In the last one, we just guessed. I mean, it was not difficult to figure out what numbers to plug in here, but it's not always going to be quite that easy. So here's how we do it. We split it up into 2 equations. If you notice, we ended up with 2 answers in the last one, right? We split it up. We ended up with what was inside the absolute value equaled 2 things. A negative version of this number and a positive version. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to take what's in the absolute value bars, set it equal to a positive version of that number and to a negative version, negative 7, and then solve each of them for x. So how in this first one, x plus 2 equals 7, can someone volunteer how they think we would solve that for x? X plus 2 equals 7. What would we do to get x by itself in that equation? So there are hands up for people at home who can't see. Liz. Excellent. Subtract 2, so x equals 5. Everybody give Liz a round of applause. Okay, give it up, Liz. Okay, how about the next one? Aiden. Still subtract 2. Good. So x equals negative 9. Okay, now we want to graph those 2 numbers. So let's see. 0. What am I getting? Can someone tell me what the graph should look like? What do we think? Alyssa? Is that a hand or no? No? That's okay. What do we think? Remember the last one was just 2 dots. We're still going to have 2 dots. Alyssa?
So, the one on the left, x equals 5, you would move right to 5.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There's 5. Put a dot there.
And then you would move left to negative 2.
Excellent. Clap if you agree with Alyssa. 8. Whoop. I'm going to go off my page here. 1, 8, 9. There we go. So negative 9, and that is our graph. All right. Questions? No. Okay. So let's see.
Aiden has a question.
Aiden, yes.
In the previous problems when we graphed, we didn't have the little slashes. We just wrote.
That's true.
Do we have to?
You don't have to. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Let's have a round of applause for that, because the slashes can be kind of not fun. Okay. Are we good to move? Can I move the paper, or are people still using this? Still using it? Cole, question?
Yeah. Okay, so on an example like number 1, where it's basically when they're the same number, we still have to graph both the negative and positive.
Yes. Yeah. Good question. Rebecca?
When you put the points, do you purposely make them solid?
Yes, you always put them solid because, remember, think back to inequality signs. The less than or equal to, that's a closed circle. Well, this is just straight up equal to. So you put closed, yes, straight up. You put closed circles on those numbers. Good question. Other questions? Now, if you have an unequal sign, so like a slash through it, you could put like an open hole, but that still would be kind of weird. You don't usually see that. Okay, any other questions? All right, let's move it on here. So let's do... Okay, I'm going to have 2 contestants for the next 2 problems, okay? And then we'll move on to the other concept, and then we will be done. 3 times the absolute value of 2x plus 1 equals 12. And so that's one of them. And then I have a trick question. I'm going to put this up. I'm telling you ahead of time it's a trick question, so I want you guys to be thinking about why it's a trick question and what's happening here. Okay? So, 3 times the absolute value of 2x plus 1 equals 12, and the absolute value of x equals -3. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll be back. Whoops, let's move that down so you guys can see it. Zach?
Oh, wait, one.
Okay, I'll get you in just a second. Everybody send us off to break.
I am the co-founder of Morning Coffee Productions, MCP. I have a show on October 26th at the Shine Cafe, 1400 E Street in Sacramento, California. I'd like to see everyone there. It is $2 at the door, and all the artists are going to be awesome because they're picked by me, because I'm awesome. Hope to see everyone there. It starts at 8 o'clock. Again, it's at the Shine Cafe at 1400 E Street, and it's $2 at the door. Thank you.
We're back with our first contestant. Everybody give Zach a round of applause. Come on up. Yay. All right.
I'm back.
Zach is back. So, Zach, would you like some think music?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, can I get my notebook?
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm talking about life. It's a pain in the butt. So I'm talking about life. 'Cause that's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what?
So, we need the numbers, talking 1, 2, 3, because if we didn't have math, they could charge us hidden fees on our cell phone bills, and even on our taxes. All we gotta do is put in a little practice, from the plumbers to the teachers, and even the physicians, the doctors and the lawyers, and even the musicians counting down. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, we can hear it on the beat and even read it on the score. Some say a waste of time, what are they doing it for? So they ain't no end up again in the sweeping up the floor. Shout out to Miss Miller and even Mr. B, Miss Barnett, and Mr. Humphreys, from Algebra 2 to trigonometry. If it wasn't for math, then where would we be? Shout out to Miss Miller and even Miss Barnett and Mr. Humphreys.
Thank you, Zach. All right. Next. Our next contestant. Who's our next? Okay, Liz. Liz, come on up and show us how to do x equals the absolute value of negative. Okay, let me just, so for our viewers at home, this one says -5 halves and +3 halves. Okay, and the solution is right there. All right, give it up for Liz. Whoops, you need that. Okay, give it up for Liz. Go for it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, do you want me to write?
Oh, that's good. Right. Oh, all right, class, if you agree with Liz. Okay. All right, Liz. Explanation, please.
Okay, this is a no solution because, absolute values always turn the numbers into a positive number, and this says -3, so that's impossible.
Excellent. Everybody clap for Liz if you agree with her. Yay. Okay. Thank you, Liz. All right, here we go. Let's move on. Let's see if I can get this right. Yay, there we go. Okay, let's move on. So the next concept, we are almost done here. Let's have a round of applause for almost being done. I know you all love the math show, but I get it. I know. We're all ready to be done. So here we go. Absolute value of x is less than 3. All right. So check out how easy this is. What we're going to do, just like we did with our absolute value equations, is set it up X is, now instead of an equal sign, we have a less than sign, but X is less than 3, and X is, what happens when we multiply or divide by a negative again? Switch it, so greater than negative 3. Then we are done. So, graphing this, let's move this up so you all can see. So to graph it, if I look at positive 3, negative 3, where are they as far, relative to 0? Is positive 3 to the right or to the left? To the right. Put a 3 there. Everybody shout it out. Is negative 3 to the right or to the left of 0? Left. Okay. Both of them, are they open circles or closed?
Open.
Open. Why are they open again? Who can tell me why they're open? That's good. There's no equal sign underneath. Okay. Then, if we look at each individual inequality, the negative 3, X is greater than negative 3. Does that mean we're shading to the right of negative 3 or to the left? X is greater than, follow the arrow, to the right. Okay, and how about positive 3? X is less than positive 3. That means we're shading to the left of positive. Which one? Left. Okay, what do you think we're supposed to do with those shadings?
Connect them.
Connect them. All right. Round of applause. Applause for connecting them. Yay. All right. Okay, how we doing on questions? Questions, Olivia? Thumbs up. Yay. Right, that's good. Okay, where are we? Easy, medium, hard. Where are we with this? Okay, I see a lot of thumbs up. Okay, here we go. Let's move on. 2 more examples. Round of applause for 2 more examples. Our audience at home, they are ready to be done, I think. And so for all of you who are concerned about my foot, it's better now. It's better. I know you all are very concerned.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Oh, thanks. How nice of you. It's my right foot. All right, here we go. Second to last problem. Just like in the last one, we're going to split it up. Who can tell me what one of the equations is that we split it up to? If I put this back as a reference. What do we think? I'm supposed to be splitting this up into 2 separate equations. Aiden, what's one of them?
X is greater than 3.
Perfect. Do you want to do the other one too?
X is less than negative.
Perfect. When you add the negative onto the number, you always flip the sign. Perfect. Okay, so now we graph. Positive 3, negative 3. Okay, everybody shout it out. Let's see if we can get the whole class. Let's see if we can make the speaker get really like, ooh. Okay, so here we go. You ready? So, what I want you guys to do is shout out when I ask you these questions. Are you ready? Are we all ready? Yeah. Shout as loud as you can. I want to see how this turns out. Okay, whoops. Make sure you all... Okay, I'm asking about positive 3. Get in your head where you think, whether positive 3 is to the right or to the left. I'm going to ask you in a minute. Okay, ready? Is positive 3 to the right of 0 or to the left?
Right.
Nice. Okay. I think you can do louder than that. Okay. Oh, I already have them up here. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So, for both of them, here we go. I have them up here. So, before we started taping, I think it was before we started taping. I'm so tired, I don't remember. We talked about how I set my alarm for 4 o'clock this morning, and I didn't actually get up at 4. I got up at 5, and I'm really tired today. So that's that. Okay, now, here we go. Let's try it again. I'm going to ask you next. I want you to shout out as loud as you can, you guys. Brandon, you ready? Yeah. As loud as you can? Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask you whether we have open circles or closed. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have open circles or closed?
Open!
That was good. Okay. Now, negative 3. From negative 3. Ready? You want to shout some more?
No. Yes.
I think everybody's tired. Let's do this. Is there anybody who got up? Is there anybody who got up before 5 a.m. today? Oh my, there's like 5 people in the audience who have gotten up. You probably are way more tired than me. Okay. All right, we can all get through this. You guys, we can get through it. Here we go. Ready? Looking at negative 3. X is less than -3. Are we shading to the left of -3 or to the right?
To the left.
To the left. Yay. Okay. How about +3? Which way are we shading from +3? To the right. Good. For an extra credit point, does anybody remember what this is called when they're shading away from each other? We talked about that Friday. Anybody remember? Oh, yes. People at home, they're looking through their notes. Some of them are not. Okay, what is it, Rebecca? Close. Wait, what did you say? Say it again. She said conjunction. It's not the conjunction one. It's the Olivia?
Disjunction.
Why not?
Okay. Gustav, did you say disjunction? Who said that? Thane? Okay, I know. Okay, Olivia and Thane. Go ahead and give them extra credit points. Thank you. Everybody give them a round of applause. Yay. We are almost done. We are all hanging on by the seat of our pants to finish this lesson. All right, here we go. Sweaty's 11 is there. Oh, that's the expression, flying by the seat of your pants, right? Not hanging on.
What is it?
Okay. Do I have your attention yet?
Wait, how long have you been saying that?
I don't know. Okay, here we go. So.
I used to say goldfish instead of goldfish.
Oh.
Okay. I said goldfish, not goldfish.
Ready? Let's go. Here we go. Last problem. So. 5x, absolute value of 5x minus 11 is less than or equal to 24. Who can tell me what two equations this breaks up into? What do we think? Cole?
The 5x minus 11 is less than or equal to 24, and 5x minus 11 is greater than or equal to -24.
Excellent. Everybody give Cole a round of applause. Nicely done, Cole. All right. Do I have a volunteer to come up and finish solving these? Sloan. Everybody give Sloan a round of applause. Come on, Sloan. All right. Here she comes. She is making her way to the stage.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm talking about math. Cause that's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what? So what? I'm talking about math. Cause that's my favorite class. It's a pain in the butt. So what? So what?
So, we need the numbers, talking 1, 2, 3, cause if we didn't have math, they could charge us hitting fees on our cell phone bills, and even on our taxes. All we gotta do is put in a little practice, from the plumbers to the teachers, and even the physicians, the doctors and the lawyers.
Sloan, a round of applause.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, we can read it on the beat and even read it on the score.
So,
waste of time, what are they doing?
What she's got up here is x is less than 7, less than or equal to 7. She's got closed circles, and x is greater than -13/5, which means she's shading in between. All right, give her one more round of applause. Nicely done. All right. Are there any last-minute questions that you guys have? No? Okay. Hang on, I think it's about to die. All right, ready? Let me put the homework up here. You guys have a group test tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, this is the homework that you guys are using for the group test. It's homework 11. So a lot of the concepts that we have done today are going to be on the homework. So it's page 91, numbers 21 to 37 odd, and 52 to 60 even. And you want to study for your group test. All right. Any questions? All right, everybody send us off. Yeah.